It's not that you outsmarted them. It's that you did it while they were watching. It's that you pulled off the greatest magic trick in history, not in spite of their attention, but because of it. Every moment they spent obsessing over your left hand was a moment you could work freely with your right. Every conclusion they drew about your visible actions was cover for your invisible operations. They're going through your history now, aren't they? Reviewing everything with new eyes, trying to find the moments they missed, the signs they overlooked. But here's what they still don't understand. Even now, even in their revelation, they're still only seeing what you're allowing them to see. The full scope of what you've built, the complete picture of what you've become. That's still beyond their perception. They're like children who just discover that adults speak in code, not realizing there are levels to the code they haven't even imagined. The most painful part for them isn't the deception, it's the elegance of it. You didn't break any rules. You didn't lie, cheat, or steal. You simply understood that perception is reality for most people. And if you control perception, you control their reality. While they were living in the reality you crafted for them, you were building your actual reality in spaces they didn't know existed. Let's dissect what's happening in their minds right now. First comes confusion, that beautiful moment when their certainty cracks. They were so sure they had you figured out, so confident in their assessment of your situation. Now they're questioning everything, wondering what else they missed, what other assumptions they made that were completely wrong. This confusion isn't just about you. It's about their own judgment, their own intelligence, their own ability to read reality. Next comes the anger, but it's a special kind of anger. The kind that comes from realizing you've been played, not by someone else, but by your own ego. They're angry at you for the misdirection, sure, but they're angrier at themselves for falling for it. They pride themselves on being smart, on being observant, on being able to read people. Your success doesn't just challenge their perception of you, it challenges their perception of themselves. Then comes the desperate need to minimize what you've accomplished. They'll say it was luck. They'll say it was timing. They'll say anything except admit that you orchestrated something they couldn't see coming. They'll try to retroactively claim they knew all along, that they saw the signs, that they weren't really fooled. But we both know the truth, don't we? They were completely, utterly, beautifully deceived by their own assumptions. But here's the part that really haunts them. The realization that if you could do this, what else are you capable of? If you could build this much while they were watching your every move, what could you build now that you've proven their surveillance is meaningless? They're not just looking at what you've done. They're terrified of what you might do next. You've become unpredictable in a way that makes you dangerous to their entire worldview. You want to understand real power. It's not about what you can do. It's about what people think you might do. By revealing that their entire understanding of you was wrong, you've created a mythology around yourself that's